everyone, welcome back to episode 32 of the Miss Ali Makes Crochet Chit Chat. Thanks so much for joining me. It is so lovely to have you. I would like to say a huge welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for spending some crafty time with me. And of course, a big welcome back to all of my existing viewers that come back week after week to spend some crafty time with me. I really appreciate it. So it's another glorious Australian Sunday afternoon. It is the 27th of October and I, in regular fashion, went to church this morning, and then I have come out to sit in the sunshine and chit chat a little bit about what I've been making this week and also what I am currently going to be working on. So I hope this video finds you well. I have one finished object this week and it's not my Mr. Claus, my Santa Claus. I have got his head done, but that is all. So I am going to attempt to get him done this week, but I got a bit distracted. So let me show you my one and only finished object. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. So this is the jellyfish pattern. Oops, let's get the jellyfish pattern from box number 2 of Crochet Society. If you have watched any of my videos, or if you go back through the playlist, you'll see that I've been subscribing to Crochet Society box since the very first box, and I'm pretty sure we're about to start getting box 5. So this is the squid from box 2. I must say, so this is the first time in that box we had the Karen Pantone yarn. So it was like 4 little mini skeins of yarn that you then had to ball up. It came in like a hank, and the yarn was terrible to work with. It was terrible. And I don't know whether it's geared towards knitters, maybe, because as you were crocheting along, the twist just totally gave out. So it was really, really hard. So basically, like these little bits of this is just what happened as you were crocheting along. Like, it was pretty terrible. The end product is absolutely gorgeous, and I love my little squid. Or jellyfish. I think it's a jellyfish. Anyway, it's an ocean creature. Obviously, I am not skilled at ocean creature names. But anyway, he's very cute, but the actual yarn was a nightmare. Would I buy it again? No. But that's the thing that I love about crochet subscription boxes, especially when you subscribe to a box that's outside of your own country, but even the ones that are in your country. It means that you get to try different yarns, which I actually really love. And that's why I really love crochet subscription boxes, because we do get to try yarn that we probably otherwise wouldn't. Would I buy that yarn again? Absolutely not. But did I enjoy the process of getting to try it? Yes. So it's sort of one of those things, isn't it, where you've sort of got to weigh up, and yeah, the yarn was really, it was just, the twist didn't hold when you were crocheting. So I wonder whether it's geared towards knitting rather than crochet. I know that there are some yarns that are specifically sort of geared more towards crochet, and it is something to do with the way that it's twisted. So let me know in the comments whether you've ever tried the Karen Pantone yarn and what you thought, if you are a knitter or a crocheter, whether you liked it or not. But this is my one little finished object. He is very cute, and he was really cute to make. So that's my only finished object. I've just been, busy doing life stuff, but I have got some acquisitions that I wanted to chat with you about. And of course, I wanted to talk to you about time for tea. So I am so excited. I got my first card in the mail last week. It was so exciting, from the beautiful Karen Wright. She is an Aussie that lives in South Australia. And I actually got her letter and I was so excited, and I was literally boiling the kettle to make the tea. And then I thought, oh no, I better actually wait and not make the tea right now. I should podcast first so I can show the lovely tea that I got, and then I can finally boil the kettle this afternoon and enjoy some tea. So, Karen sent me some beautiful organic mandarin orange green tea. Now, both of these she buys from iHerb, and they come from overseas, which is so exciting. So I'm really excited to try it. So this is a green tea. It's mandarin and orange, and I'm so excited to try it tonight. And I also got a dandelion mocha mint tea as well. So it is also from overseas, and I'm so excited to try it. So thank you so much, Karen, for your beautiful card. This is the card that she sent me. Oops, isn't that gorgeous? Tea and scones. Perfect crochet, right? Perfect little scenario to crochet with. So yeah, she just wrote me a beautiful note on how to best brew my tea. And it just literally made my heart so full. So thank you so much, Karen. It was so lovely to get a card from you. So I will chit chat really quickly right now about the time for tea, since I have spoken about it already. But basically, it is an opportunity for everybody all around the world to send me a couple of their favourite tea bags and a little note to say whereabouts you're from and why you love to drink that tea. My PO box is in the description box below. I would love it if you would like to participate. Please send me a couple of your favourite tea bags, and I will feature them, of course, on my episodes. And I'm so excited because I literally cannot wait to try tea from all over the world. It's amazing. Crochet and tea literally go hand in hand for me. So thank you again so much, Karen, and I'm so excited for anyone else who wants to participate. Please don't feel like you need to, but if you would love to, I would be so thankful if you sent me a couple of your favourite tea bags. So that's my time for tea chit chat. So I have not been working on anything else other than I made the little jellyfish. I have been doing my work on my Santa Claus as well. That's sort of taken up my entire week. I ended up coming home from work on Wednesday night, where I had planned to get some crochet done, and sadly I was super sore and in a crazy flare again. So I literally just had a hot shower and doused myself in essential oils, grabbed my heat pack and some Nurofen, and went to bed. But I woke up feeling so much better on Wednesday. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, it's one of those things that's really hit and miss, and I realised that I actually, on Wednesday, the reason that I ended up in a terrible flare on Wednesday night is because Wednesday morning at our care home, we had boot scooters come in to dance for the residents, which was so awesome. And so that meant as well that I had to do some boot scooting. And let's just say that I'm not a boot scooter, but I did give it a red hot shot. And so that's obviously why when I got home on Wednesday night, I was like, oh my goodness, I can barely move. So anyway, I wanted to talk, I've got a couple of acquisitions. I've got 3 acquisitions this week. It's incredible. And this first acquisition is in an awesome Woolworths bag, which it didn't obviously come in. I actually bought a kit from the Knitting Network. It is the Late Summer Sunsets blanket by Eleonora Tully. I actually saw it on Instagram and it is absolutely beautiful. It's such a gorgeous, it looked so pretty and I was like, oh my gosh. And I actually have a friend of mine that is going to have a baby. And I thought, you know what, I could totally give her this blanket, though, you know, I make lots of blankets. But this is my first time actually using the Go-To DK, which is a brand new acrylic yarn. It's made in Britain and it is premium acrylic. It is 100 grams, I think it is. Where does it tell me? Yes, 100 grams, 289 meters, 316 yards, and a 4mm knitting needle, so a 6mm crochet hook. So this color is dusty pink and it's super cute. This one is coral and it's pretty much showing up true to color. Gosh, these colors are going to look so beautiful together. Bubblegum, which is an absolute bubblegum pink. Misty lilac, so beautiful. Primrose, which is gorgeous. Pale lemon, which really is, it is blowing out a little bit, but it definitely, it's a really, it could even be a cream. It's that, but it's got a really nice little halo on the top as well. Can you see there? Sherbet orange, which is super, the colours just play so beautifully together. And almond. So this is a DK weight. And I don't actually know if I can hold them. Oh, I can. I will put in a picture here of what the colours look like. So that is my first acquisition. Like I said, I ordered it from the Knitting Network and it was less than $50 Australian to be shipped to me here in Australia. And I got the pattern as well and the yarn to make the blanket. So I thought it was a reasonable amount of money to spend on a kit to have it sent over. And I was super excited to try the Go-To DK yarn. I have seen a lot of people on Instagram using it and it looked pretty nice. And I must say, it actually does feel really soft and squishy. So I'm really excited to use it. This one you can actually cool wash and low heat on tumble dry. So that's really good when you're thinking about like making baby gifts and blankets and stuff. It's always a really good idea to actually have a think about what yarn you're going to use. Make sure that you use one that's reasonably okay to wash in the machine and if possible dry in a dryer, just because new mums and dads, like, the baby's probably going to puke on your blanket. And so you don't want them to freak out and think, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not going to use it. So I sort of try to go with an acrylic, definitely always an acrylic when I am making baby gifts, just because I know that it's really easy care and wash. So the second acquisition that I got in the mail this week came from South Australia. My awesome friend Julianne, who has a podcast, the Lovebird Lane podcast, which I will link that in the description box below. She is a knitter and she does crochet as well, but she dyes up the most exquisite yarn. So so she's actually moved house and she's just started back at the dye pots, which I'm really excited about because her yarn, her colours literally just speak to me. I mean, can you even... The gloriousness of this is divine. So this is her Eucalyptus Blossom colorway. It is on her BFL sock base, which is 75-25 superwash BFL, which is blue face Leicester, and nylon. So it's a really, I love it for socks. It's really hard wearing, and yeah, it's awesome. So I'm gonna get, my goal is for 2020 is to start knitting socks again a bit more regularly. I've knit socks for tons and tons of people, but never actually kept them myself. So this pair is going to be for me. So thank you, Julianne. I love, love, love your yarn. It just makes my heart sing. I'm so excited. So I'll be sure to show you guys my progress. So I love to knit socks toe up. I think I have mentioned that on one of my previous episodes. So when I get these on the needles, I'll definitely keep you in the loop. Okie dokes. So, like I mentioned, this is, oh, that's heaps better. I'm sorry about that terrible sun. That sun just moved over really quickly. So this is a beautiful Eucalyptus Blossom from Lovebird Lanes, and she sent me this gorgeous little stitch marker of a camera. So that is two of my acquisitions. I also got my October box. Don't mind my dog. They were clipped, so they look like little rats now. But because it's getting really hot here in Australia, we had to do that. So anyway, this is my October box for Crate Crochet, which is very exciting. Now, Crate Crochet is an Aussie subscription box, so she does ship internationally. So this was what we got. So this is the October box project, which is really, really cute. So it's actually a little tote bag, and you get the yarn to make those gorgeous flowers. And I really think it's super, super cute. So this is the yarn that we got. And yep, it's pretty much showing up true to colour there. So it's Katia Capri mercerized cotton, and it just has colour numbers, but they're 50-gram balls, and yeah, they're really, really sweet, cute colours. Excuse me, blowfly. You're wrecking my video, Mr. Blowfly. We also got the little tote bag to put them in, and we got pins and a sewing needle in there. We got some lollies, because who doesn't like lollies? Well, me, because I'm trying to be good. You get some little sweets. Cute, thank you. And a crochet hook. So this is a 3.25 Knit Pro. So that's what I got in my Crate Crochet box. So I get, this is month 2 that I've gotten. I get the classic crate box. So there are options that I've spoken about before on my channel, that you can get just the yarn, and so you don't have to get the whole kit type thing, but I opted for the whole kit, and I must say it looks really pretty. Like, I think those flowers right there are really, really, really pretty. So mine will look slightly different because the colours are slightly more pastel, but still I'm really actually excited to get going on that project. I have actually no clue when I'm going to start that project because I am currently testing a pattern for the beautiful Karen from Happiness is Homemade. Hi Karen! I will leave her channel, of course, in the description box below. She reached out to me and asked me to test a pattern for her, and oh my gosh, it is the sweetest. So I've started that today, and I also need to work on this week getting my Santa Claus done so that I can get going on my shawls that I have spoken about before making for my residents. I am going to be doing it year round, so it takes some of the pressure off having to get everything done by Christmas, because Christmas is only 8 weeks away or something silly like that. And I guess because then I am going to be doing it ongoing, I feel like it's okay if I can get 2 or 3 done before Christmas, then I'll be stoked, and then I'll keep going, because at our care home we have lots of residents who do get visits from family, but it's such a nice way to be able to bless them and do something nice for them. And I actually flicked on YouTube. I was flicking through YouTube yesterday, I think, or this morning, and Crystal from Bag O Day Crochet, she has actually released a new tutorial for a scarf. And so I will link that video, of course, in the description box below, but I'm going to use that tutorial to make up some scarves for my male residents, because obviously I was thinking about doing hats, and I spoke about doing hats, but because predominantly our residents are inside and a lot of them are not necessarily going outside, I figured that if I made them a scarf, they could actually like wrap up in it when it's really super cold and have it actually in their beds. So I feel like that's probably a better option, and that's probably what I'm going to do, though I'm not 100% sold on either. I was thinking even that I might do some little knee rugs for the men as well, but then I could do knee rugs for the ladies as well, because I know that there's such a need in our care home, and I'm so excited and thankful to have been given the opportunity to go and work there, because it means that I'm able to be a blessing to those beautiful residents, and I honestly couldn't be happier. So that's pretty much what I am currently working on and what I plan to be working on. It is, we're heading into the crazy silly season, and I'm just really excited to be able to be creating and crafting to be a blessing for other people. I'm really, really passionate about giving back. I feel like it's such a blessing to be a blessing to someone else, and it allows me to be to be a blessing, and to give someone a little gift like that is basically being able to show them, the love of Jesus that is in me through, So I am really thankful about that. So thank you to everyone that has reached out to me and has wanted to get involved as well. I've had a couple of people email me to say that they'd really love to donate some shawls as well. So it's a project that we're going to be working on definitely as an ongoing thing throughout the year. And as far as, I think that'll be probably what I focus on most on my podcast. I know that there are a few other organisations that I'm keen to be involved in and send some donations to as well in the new year. But I think because I work in the care home, so to be able to make things and then give them to the residents is a really tangible way that I can show love to them, and so that's a really nice thing for me to be able to bless them. So I kind of dribbled on, a little bit of rambling this afternoon, as you do. So I hope that this video finds you well. I would love it if you haven't already, and this is the first time that you are stumbling across my channel. Hey, I hope you've loved the video. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell just to the right so that you can be notified when I upload new content. I am sort of sticking to, at the moment, a weekly schedule where I record on a Sunday afternoon after church, and I just chit chat a little bit about what I've been working on and how my week has been. I would also love it if you give the video a thumbs up, because that helps me out as well. And I love it when you comment. So please leave comments in the comment box below. I always try to get back to everybody. And I'm pretty sure that up until now I have done. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing week. Be blessed. Happy hooking, and I will chat to you guys soon. See ya.